I think the microphone is on already. Mr. Kimmons, how are you? All right, are you all ready to go? You guys ready to go? Okay, so here we go. First and foremost, we all have to rise. Please rise so we can say the Pledge of Allegiance together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. All right, folks, good morning, Braves, and welcome to the 2021 Underclass Award ceremony. A special welcome should go out to all the parents and loved ones who are watching at home, and also a special shout out to the many BVA students who not only are watching at home, but are recipients of some of the awards today. Today, we have the opportunity to celebrate the academic successes of all of you. As I reflect on this past year, I know for many, the 2021 school year may be described by all that did not happen within our walls. Just over a year ago, as the pandemic set in, questions arose not simply about how the 2020 school year would end, but also how would that impact this school year? Much of this school year will be remembered for masks, social distancing, air filtration units, QR codes, one-way hallways, pickup patrol, and the challenges towards everyday class that those guidelines created. However, my challenge to all of you is to take a second and just flip the script on that. Focus on what we have been able to do. Focus on what you've been able to do. This school year, we have been remote for 3 weeks, hybrid for 2, but face-to-face for 31 school weeks. Now, for some, that may not seem like a big deal, but I will tell you that some of my family and friends, their students just went back to school face-to-face in the second week of March. So flip the script, and let's put our energy towards what we've been able to do and how lucky we've been to be here today. For many of those, it's been a trying time. I think about all that you have gone through and done, and there's one word that comes to my mind, and that is pride. I cannot overestimate and overstate how proud I am of all of you for being here every day and doing what you've done under extraordinary circumstances. All of you should be very proud of yourself. So today, it's our hope that together we get to highlight and recognize the talents and gifts and accomplishments that you have exhibited each and every day. So each academic division will be honoring students with 2 distinct awards, the Academic Performance Award and the Personal Commitment Award. Recipients of the Academic Performance Award are students who excelled in that specific subject. They are students who have gone above the daily learning in the classroom to achieve a higher level of knowledge and shown a great deal of understanding and acceleration in the subject in which they are receiving the award. Students receiving the Personal Commitment Award may not be the students who have obtained the highest grades, but have shown a desire to learn and engage in the subject matter regardless of the academic outcome. These students have given their all and consistently engaged in activities surrounding the subject. They have taken advantage of opportunities even outside the classroom, not simply within. We will also have an opportunity to honor students who have been dedicated to service and leadership throughout the year, and an explanation of those particular awards will be given by each individual presenter. So with that, let us begin. Today's first presenter is Dr. Matt Watson, who will present the English Awards.
Thank you. This year, the English department is proud to award the following awards. For English Academic Performance, Grade 9, Alexander Castellini and Dawson Muncie. When your name is called, please come to the stage to collect your award. For Grade 10, William Dalton and Catherine Fullen. For Grade 11, Maximilian Shelton and Elizabeth Whaley. For the Personal Commitment Awards, we are proud to honor for grade 9, Isabel Hoykowitz and Levi Reichard. For grade 10, Hannah Pollock and Callum Sutherland. And for grade 11, Stella Core and Colton Yeager. Congratulations to you all. And next up, Ms. Elizabeth Glass will present the French Awards.
Bonjour tout le monde. For French academic performance, grade 9, we have Eleonora Langiocola and Marina Oria. For grade 10, Carson Brown and Luis Vega Torres. Grade 11, Evelyn Lambert and Alana Snyder. Merci. For the French personal commitment, grade 9, we have Rémi Frey. Et Riley Mariano. Grade 10, Anya Agarwal and Natalia Bayer. For grade 11, Odessa France and Samuel Rode. And lastly, this year I'm very excited to induct my first members into the French National Honor Society, La Société Honoraire de Français. The new members are Natalia Bayer, Tori Gonzalez, Marina Oria, and Alana Snyder. Bravo et félicitations. Next up is Mr. Atwood with the Latin Awards.
Hello, I am pleased to announce the awards for the Latin language. Latin Academic Performance, Grade 9, Nicole Sitchell and Miles Taylor. Grade 10, Hadassah Burrows and Kaya Wu. In grade 11, Ella Riggs and Avery Valls. Moving on to personal commitment for the Latin language. Grade 9, Isabella Cooper and Gavin Johnson. Grade 10, Hannah Kremer and Sierra Mekas. And grade 11, Ella DeBow and Stefan Kraus. Latin students also test their knowledge against others in the Nation with the National Latin Exam. Following students scored the highest honors, summa cum laude, earning themselves a gold medal. For Latin, level 3, Connor Kaufman and Elsa Zhao. Come on, we have a medal to give you, so if you're here, come up and get it, please. And Latin 4, summa cum laude, Jesse Chan. Earning the score of maxima cum laude, silver medal, for Latin 1, Cade Verratti and Ethan Zins. Latin 2, Latin 3, and Latin 4, in that order, Arjun Verma, Sierra Mekas, and Julianne Alsbach. That concludes the Latin Awards, and at this time, I will hand it over to Ms. Erica Keith with Spanish.
Good morning. I'm pleased to present the Spanish Awards for this year. For our Spanish academic performance in grade 9, we have Celia Chandler and Audrey Phillips. For grade 10, we have Tyler Heekin and Margot Paul. For grade 11, Sanibel Betts and Tacey Hutton. Now for the Personal Commitment Awards. For grade 9, Rowan Kotian and Nick Renala. For grade 10, William Dalton and Lily Shepard. Grade 11, Sarah Bridge and Madison Kahn. And now, Mr. Jordan Siebenaller with the Math Awards.
For mathematics academic performance in grade 9, Riley Mariano and Lauren Steltenpol. For grade 10, Victoria Gonzalez and Elsa Zhao. For grade 11, Mia Hack and Nikhil Nayak. For mathematics personal commitment, grade 9, Mia Camello and Margaret Petrie. For grade 10, Elizabeth Consolino and Rose Vigran. For grade 11, Stefan Kraus and Catherine Mangan. For the American Mathematics Competition, please stand to be recognized in grade 10, Connor Kaufman, Pranav Rastogi, and Elsa Zhao. And for grade 11, Sarah Grace Brown, Hannah Tran, and Kathy Zhao. And next, Mrs. Sue Savage with Science Awards.
For science academic performance, grade 9, Drew Boylan and Marina Oria. Grade 10, Anya Agarwal and Connor Kaufman. Grade 11, Julianne Ausbach and Hannah Tran. Science Personal Commitment Awards, grade 9, Audrey Phillips and Jackson Castor. Grade 10, Natalia Byer and Ava Ignastik. Grade 11, Michaela Betting and Ella DeBow. Up next is Miss Julie Pfeiffer for the Visual Arts Awards.
Good morning. It takes a certain courage to design a schedule that includes a visual art course. Compared to some of your other classes, it's one location where there aren't right answers. Sometimes you work really hard and get a great answer. Sometimes you get a pretty good answer. And sometimes you get an epic fail and you pick up and start again. So Mr. Walter, Mr. Grise, and myself would like to honor the hard work that it takes to create some of those great answers. For the visual arts academic performance in grade 9, we have Sydney Coward and Hazel Stetler. In grade 10, Jazzy Faber and Michelle Fu. And in grade 11, Paige Falter and Harry Warfel. Congrats. For the Visual Arts Personal Commitment Awards, grade 9, Evan Hindman and Heidi Shellhouse. In grade 10, Emily Eckert and Hannah Kramer. And finally, for grade 11, Griffin Tierney and Jade Zarko. And next up, Mr. Steve Rieger will present Social Studies Awards.
Oh, goodness. Short people. With me is my bodyguard, John Armstrong. He'll be presenting an award in a moment. I have the privilege and honor of announcing the recipients of the Social Studies Department Awards. First, in the category of Academic Performance, grade 9, Jesslyn Gunnedy and Lexi Larson. Grade 10, Victoria Gonzalez and Elsa Zhao. And grade 11, Tacey Hutton and Nikhil Nayak. Sounds like Nikhil brought his own cheering section. That's so cute. In the category of personal commitment in social studies, grade 9, Ethan Camp and Sela Chandler. Grade 10, Natalie Cappy and Addison Rippey. And grade 11, Fatawi Desta and Reese Johnson. And at this time, please welcome to the stage Mr. John Armstrong, who will be presenting the prestigious Indian Hill Historical Society Award.
Thank you, Steve. Good morning, everyone. I'm a trustee with the Indian Hill Historical Society, and our mission is to preserve our rich history here of the village. And I'm here this morning to honor one of you with the Society's Outstanding Achievement in American History Award. This is a student who has shown a great grasp of history and politics, who has been mastered several advanced placement courses like American history, modern European history, and world history. She also has received an award from the state of Ohio for her presentation skills at the mock trial competition. She's a servant to her community. She's a very hard worker with a wonderful attitude. So with that, this year's award goes to Casey Hutch. Congratulations to her. It's been an honor to be here, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Armstrong, and congratulations, Tacey. Next up, Mrs. Schonauer and Mr. Saeed.
I'm excited to announce the Marketing Academic Performance Awards. For grade 9, we have Drew Boylan and Anya Goebel. For grade 10, Vinya Ivaturi and Kunal Ranjan. And for grade 11, we have Ryan Ramaker and Elizabeth Whaley. Moving on to Marketing Personal Commitment Awards. For grade 9, Alexander Castellini and Jesslyn, help me here, Granati, thank you. I don't have her. For grade 10, Nina Foad and Skylar Robinson. And Skylar was BVA this semester and also competed in DECA, so that was quite an accomplishment. And for grade 11, Ann Esperding and Madison Kahn. And Mr. Saeed is going to talk a little bit about our DECA Awards.
Mr. Damadeo earlier said that flip the page and think of accomplishments, and that's something I've definitely done this year, and I've seen some great work that everybody has done in so many areas. When we had DECA competition, we had to face a new challenge. Last year, we didn't have any competition for state or for international. This year, it was going to all be virtual, and what was that going to look like and how to do it? And our students rose up with record-setting numbers in DECA. I'm really proud of their efforts. They took on the challenge, they accepted it, and like you are, they're champions, and they move forward. I want to read off the name of the list of those who finished in DECA State Top 10, which was a record number for Indian Hill. If you're here, please stand as I call your name. Julianne Alsbach, Marina Anderson, Lucia Barrett, Cece Benza, Sanibel Betts, Drew Boylan, Bella Carson, Alexander Castellini, William Dalton, Emerson Evans, Nina Foad, Hunter Gillen, Anya Goebel, Nathan Heilbrunn, Annie Isfording, Vinya Vaturi, Annie Joy, Maddie Kahn, Stella Kaur, Paige McMillan, Ryan Ramaker, Pranav Rastogi, Skylar Robinson, Maggie Shoney, Elizabeth Whaley, and Sophia Zoe. Congratulations, and next year we're going to even increase on that number. Next up, with the Music Awards, Mr. Clark.
Good morning. I have the extreme honor of honoring our student performing artists. First up, we have Orchestra Academic Performance. For grade 9, we have Arjun Verma and Claren Wang. For grade 10, Emery Cunningham and Ava Tinnen. And for grade 11, Evelyn Lambert and Greta Zender. Orchestra Personal Commitment. For grade 9, Zoe Castenson and Maggie Petrie. And for grade 10, Ava Ignacek and Lily Shepard. And for grade 11, Mark Phillips and Ethan Spurrier. Moving on to band academic performance. For grade 9, David Isaacs and Nathan Patty. For grade 10, Joshua Nehans and Harrison Patty. And for grade 11, Joseph Bishop and Jesse Chan. Moving on to Band Personal Commitment Awards. For grade 9, Miranda Aldis and Audrey Phillips. For grade 10, Vinay Ivaturi and Jeremiah Zender. And for grade 11, Abby Hamburger and Anthony Somerville. And vocal music academic performance. For grade 9, Emma Stacey and Kaylee Withers. For grade 10, Joseph Kane and Joshua Nehans. And for grade 11, Isabella Carson and Claire Hardick. And finally, vocal music personal commitment. For grade 9, Shannon Aitken and Miles Taylor. For grade 10, Natalie Cathy and Preston Marks. And for grade 11, George Bell and Paige Falter. And next we have Mrs. Myrtis Smith with Engineering Awards.
Thank you. For Engineering Academic Performance, grade 9, Isabel Tyndall and Alexander Tran. Grade 10, Genevieve Harm and Jacob Tan. Grade 11, Ethan Simmons and Kathy Zhao. For Engineering Personal Commitment, grade 9, Isaac Scott and Will Wiedemann. Grade 10, Hadassah Burrows and Kanal Ranjan. And grade 11, Luke Folke and Avery Valls. And next up will be Ms. Hughes with the Health and PE Awards.
Good morning. The Physical Education Personal Commitment Awards for 9th grade, Alexander Grace and Eleonora Langiocola. Grade 10, Catherine Fullen and Miles Wilson. For Health Personal Commitment Awards, grade 9, Margaret Petrie and Kaylee Withers. And grade 10, Harrison Patty and Jonah Waltz. Next up, we have Mrs. Kendra Thomas with the Theater Awards.
Hello, I have the honor of introducing the awards for Theater 1 through 3 and the Costume, Fashion, and Makeup Design course, which was new this year. So our awards first, we're going to start with Theater and Costume Design Academic Performance Awards. For 9th grade, I have Sela Chandler and Eleonora Langacola. For grade 10, I have Kaya Wu. Oh, yeah. And for grade 11, I have Paige Falter and Samantha Grenda. Next up for our Theater Costume Design Personal Commitment Awards, for grade 9, I have Mia Jackson and Miles Taylor. And then I'm going to go straight to grade 11. And for grade 11, it's Ashley Grenda and Saida Rangel Brasino. And next up, we have Mrs. Jackson with the President's Award, the Simon Lazarus Award, and the Pillars Award.
Good morning. Congratulations to all of you for all of your academic awards and your classrooms. The next awards that are being granted are for students in recognition of their community service and for being an all-around good person. The President's Volunteer Service Award. This award recognizes the important role of volunteers in America's strength and national identity and honors individuals whose service positively impacts communities. The Corporation for the National and Community Service in recognition and appreciation for their commitment to strengthen our nation and communities through volunteer service recognizes Ms. 3C Tuttle. Simon Lazarus. Since 1965, the American Jewish Committee has honored outstanding student volunteers of all faiths who have demonstrated a passion for making our community a better place in which to live, with the Simon Lazarus Jr. Human Relations Award. The Simon Lazarus Human Relations Awards are named for an accomplished leader in the American Jewish community. Simon Lazarus Jr. was the president of the Cincinnati region from 1951 to 1953 and a member of the National Board of Governors. The late Mr. Lazarus was a distinguished Cincinnati attorney. He also chaired the Mayor's Friendly Relations Committee, the forerunner of the Cincinnati Human Relations Commission. This year, the recipient is Ms. Sophia Chabris. In an effort to maintain a positive school culture, Indian Hill High School community operates in line with 5 core values that have been established as pillars to influence behavior. Now I do need my glasses, right? Core values help with our community and respond to tough situations and help us to forge lasting relationships. The pillars of integrity, pride, leadership, respect, and service are the guiding principles of our school community. This year, students were asked to nominate others and explain the rationale for their nominations. These awardees were nominated by their peers and also by staff members. For integrity, integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Having integrity means doing the right thing, whether someone sees you or not. It means making the decision, even if it may not be what's most popular. Our 9th, 10th, and 11th grade recipients for the Integrity Award this year are Ethan Bishop, Anya Agarwal, and Nina Overson. You guys please stand. Leadership is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. Leading by example is an integral part of what it means to be a brave. Leading by example can take place among peers, in a classroom, in athletic competition, or in a greater community. The Leadership Pillar Awards this year for 9th grade go to Haley Withers, 10th grade, Tori Gonzalez, and 11th grade, Giuliano Almortova. Pride. Pride is the act or state of being proud. Being proud and celebrating our accomplishments is important. Demonstrating pride in our school and community through our everyday actions is equally important. The Pride Award this year for 9th grade goes to Aiden Walton. 10th grade, Natalia Beyer. And 11th grade, Fatali Desta. Respect. Respect is a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something. Respect means to think and act positively about others and yourself. Respect also means treating people and things with care, dignity, and courtesy. We honor each other, our school, and our community through words and actions. The Respect Pillar Award for 9th grade this year goes to Grace Mackey. 10th grade, Ellery Bailey. And 11th grade, Joseph Bishop. Service. Service is the action of helping or doing work for someone. We encourage each of our Indian Hill High School community members to be outward focused, to use empathy, to think of others, and to actively support the world around us. The Service Pillar Awards this year for 9th grade go to Finley Hutton, 10th grade, Alexandra Sheldon, and 11th grade, BVA student Alana Snyder. Congratulations. And next, Mr. Renner will present the Braveheart Award.
Good morning, everybody. The Braveheart Award is given to select Indian Hill High School students who epitomize what it means to be a contributing member of our school community by embodying the spirit of the school's 5 value pillars: integrity, leadership, pride, respect, and service. Nominated students undergo a rigorous selection process by a selection committee and are awarded at end of the year award ceremonies. For 9th grade Braveheart Award, we have Alexandra Larson and William Wiedemann. For 10th grade Braveheart Award, Pranav Rastogi and Sarika Singh. For 11th grade Braveheart Award, Saida Rango Braceno and Harrison Warfel. And next, Mrs. Nollis Cottrell with the Richard Weaver Award.
Thank you. The upcoming Memorial Day weekend is a very good time for us to nominate someone for the Richard M. Weaver Award. I hope that all of you here today know the difference between Veterans Day, celebrated in November as a time to remember with great respect all persons who have served this country in the military, and Memorial Day, which is a day set aside to remember all who have died in the service of their country so that all of us can enjoy the freedoms we so casually take for granted. I know that all of us are grateful this year for the great sacrifices made for us by recent Indian Hill graduates who are serving in many places around the world. Richard M. Weaver was also a soldier and an Indian Hill graduate. When Richard Weaver was just a year or two older than you are now, he had the difficult distinction of being the only Indian Hill graduate to die in a foreign war. He graduated in June 1967 from Indian Hill High School, and like many young men of that generation, joined the Marines that summer. He died at Phu Bai at the beginning of the Tet Offensive on May 20th, 1968 in the Vietnam War. The anniversary of his death was yesterday. Several years ago, a group of his friends and classmates came to us and asked if we would help memorialize their friend. Because Richard Weaver had no surviving family, they asked us to remember him and to be his family. They raised money for a permanent memorial, which is near the entrance to our school. Some of his friends return to school each year to honor Richard's memory. Richard Weaver's friends brought us his dog tags, which were found and purchased by a war veteran who had returned to the site of his war service. He was able to purchase many dog tags being sold in small villages in Vietnam. He knew that families would want the tags to be returned home. Because we are Richard Weaver's family, those dog tags were returned to us and are in a display case in the lobby of the counseling office. These men also wanted to add a yearly memorial to name a student of Indian Hill High School as the recipient of the Richard Weaver Award so that their friend would always be remembered here. What are the criteria for this award? Richard Weaver's friends spoke of his desire to challenge himself, his courage, his commitment to others above himself, and mostly his friendship and outreach to others. A nominee for this award must embrace challenge. That challenge could be a robust academic load, a multi-sport athlete, making community service a priority, being compelled to do what is right, even when that choice is not popular, or choosing to befriend others. A nominee must embrace challenge. In that spirit, I'm very pleased to tell you about our nominee. This year's nominee is one of the most genuine and authentic individuals you will ever meet. Gracious and caring toward others, inquisitive in their learning, both inside and, most importantly, outside of the classroom, our nominee displays a natural desire to connect with both peers and teachers in our school community. They are hardworking, yet balanced. They are kind, they are honest, and they are incredibly talented. Committed to their academics, this individual gives 100%. They have built an impressive academic resume and sought classes across our school's offerings, developing varied interests and curiosities. Our nominee is a diligent learner, steadfast in their attention to detail and the quality of their work. They are a rock star student. The student teachers are happy to see on their roster, and the student peers are happy to see in the seat next to them. Our nominee asks the hard questions in their quest for learning, be it searching for truth in the words of the Constitution in government class, scrutinizing the results of a chemistry experiment, or reflecting on the nuance and effect of language in English class. Outside of the classroom, this strong commitment and dedication continues. Our nominee has been a student athlete, setting, digging, and spiking on the volleyball court. They have been a newspaper editor, writing, revising, and printing for the Chieftain. Perhaps most impressively, they have been an attorney, investigating, probing, and defending, helping to lead our school to mock trial victory after victory. Our nominee asks the hard questions about important topics that impact the world around us. Why does one group of people have more power than another? What are my responsibilities in this world? What can I do to make a difference right here and right now? They are willing to take up difficult conversations in our school's Student Courageous Conversations group with empathy and a willingness to listen. Alfred Adler, a well-known psychologist, described empathy as seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another. This description perfectly embodies our nominee. Her deep care and attention to others is felt by all who encounter her. Like Richard Weaver, her commitment to others, despite whether they look like, sound like, or believe like she does, has led her to do right even when it is not the popular choice and has set her on a course for changing the world. And I truly believe she will be a world changer. To know this person is to know friendship, to know compassion, and to know hope. And that is why I ask you, Indian Hill, to join me in celebrating this year's recipient of the Richard M. Weaver Award, Tacey Hutton. And now Mr. Renner will return to close the program.
Congratulations to all of you. We couldn't be more proud of your accomplishments, even in such a challenging pandemic school year. And before we conclude, we'd like to give a special thanks to the people that made today happen. Ms. Donna Frickman, Ms. Mary Helen Hedgebeck, Mr. Lateef Johnson, Mrs. Donita Jackson, all the faculty and staff of our high school and of the Indian Hill PTO, of course, Mr. Scott Kimmons and the auditorium tech crew. Thank you guys so much. It's an absolute privilege to be here and work with all of you. At this point in time, you may head back to Flex.
Exclusive coverage on the Indian Hill Television Network has been a copyrighted presentation.